This is our family, and this is our van life adventure. If you'd like to follow on with all of our adventures, don't forget to like and subscribe. The rain has cleared, and we have managed to find our own little slice of heaven here in Sweden. It feels like we've driven so many miles over the last few weeks. The continuous rain has brought its own challenges, so to be able to pause and get some R&R around the lakes and forests of Sweden is exactly what we all need. Local kids have been teaching them how to go crab fishing. I just wanted to jump back on here again because the other day I kind of jumped on when we were having a bit of a crap day. Storm hands kind of came in and really put a bit of a kibosh on our trip for a couple of days. But today has been that sort of blissful day that sort of just makes it all worthwhile. Like where we're staying, it's next to a beautiful swimming lake. The boys are making friends with local kids who are crab fishing and showing them crabs, and it's just one of those perfect days. Perfect days lead to perfect nights, but perfect moments don't last forever. I'm out taking a quick walk on our final morning in Sweden. Sweden is stunning and beautiful. I always use that word, don't I? Stunning. But it really is gorgeous. And one of the things I'm really loving about these countries is how friendly they are to being just outdoors all the time. These are the woods I'm in at the moment. I'm right on the tip with the water behind me. I'm right on the tip of kind of the land, where the land was meeting the lake that we've been swimming in basically every day. It's really peaceful. There's hardly anybody here. It's really clean. People are really, really respectful of their spaces out here. And just, you know, we live in a small space with 2 young children who have a lot of energy and need a lot of entertaining all the time. So being able to get out and just really appreciate like quiet moments, I just love it. Time's up in Sweden, but we're leaving with mixed feelings. Nevertheless, the clock is ticking, and it's time for us to head to Norway. So we are on our way out of Sweden today. I'm a little bit sad about it actually. I feel like we didn't get the time that we were sort of hoping for because the weather was so bad at the start, and then when it was good, it was just lovely. So it would have been nice to have a little bit more of that lovely time. Can't control it all though. So today we will be crossing into Norway! Yay! And Norway is the main event of this big road trip. So we're very excited to finally get there. Just going past the sign that says 158 kilometres to Oslo. How you doing now? We have found a lovely little spot to park at just outside of Oslo. There's a lovely little farm on site, a playground, some forests, but it's also within walking distance of a bus stop to Oslo, where we decide to head to Vigeland Park. Vigeland Park is comprised of 200 sculptures of granite, bronze and iron, and it's the work of Gustav Vigeland. Vigeland was mainly inspired by the human condition, and it's reflected in his work throughout the park. What do your kids do at world famous art locations? The park is a great place to explore and a top spot to visit if you ever find yourself in Oslo. We've loved our day getting a bit of culture in Oslo, but it's not long before we're back where we belong, the great outdoors. Are you staying very still? Let's go in there. What is it? It's a little bird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
When I went around there.
Is there a bear in there?
No, it's a campfire.
Oh, it's a campfire. Okay, that's a good place for us to stop and have a rest. Bear hunt over, and we're setting off from the south of Norway and trying to get to the north. Unfortunately, however, the rain's back and it has other plans for us. What are you thinking?
I'm going out.
I'm thinking we're about to get flooded in.
I'm thinking we should leave.
So we've just arrived at where we hoped to park for tonight, and we are contemplating leaving because where storm hands hit Norway a couple of days ago, they've been really struggling with the level of rain. They've had an unprecedented, I've said that wrong, unexpected levels of rain for the time of year, and it's caused a lot of damage. Let me just show you what it looks like here. It looks very magical, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea for us to stay here. So I'm standing in the car park. This is meant to be the parking area, and that's meant to be the river, and it's obviously already flooded. It's more to the point that it is still raining, and it's meant to rain for a couple more hours. They're meant to be having a few days of good weather soon. I mean, it looks pretty mystical with the way the clouds sitting on the river, but it's already quite bad, and I'm just wondering what even a few more hours of rain is going to do to this stop. Yeah, so Perry's coming to check it out. If you could see, it looks like they're actually pumping water from somewhere else here as well. I don't know if you can see it. If I move over there, you might be able to see in the background they're pumping water into the lake as well. And it's too late, it's already just underwater. There's meant to be a playground here, and it's just... Can you see that playground behind me? Just there. But it's already underwater. I think we're going to have to leave. I don't think this is a good idea. Way down there. So I mean, it'd have to come a hell of a way to get to us, but this is what's behind the van. I'm just not convinced this is a good idea. We decided, after surveying the scene and having a little chat, we decided it was best to move on and not risk it. So we are just going somewhere else. We're just going somewhere else that's a little bit higher. Just in case. So we moved on from our flood risk location and we've ended up here instead. And I think better for tonight. And thankfully it stopped raining. Hooray! It's not raining, so maybe we'll be okay. And it looks like this could be a beautiful place to go for a walk in the morning. The next day the sun was shining and we got up and out for our walk nice and early. Don't move. Don't move. He's still there. Perry is the chosen one. Of course he is.
I don't need this stick anymore.
It's huge.
I have one. No.
Maybe it's your granddad.
I let my frog through.
I don't know if you can see it in the video where it's just sitting on the back of the bag. Oh, gone.
No, I'm looking for a home.
Yeah. Can't see it in the shadow. So that bacteria is just loving it.
All right. Thanks for saying that on camera.
Yeah.
The cocoa butter.
I can see his tongue. It's actually so cool.
How's your frogs, Ollie? Did you let them go?
No. I'm looking for a home. The butterfly could eat the frogs, or the frogs could eat the butterfly.
They wouldn't eat that butterfly. That butterfly is too big for them.
Compared to the one I
Should we take him with us?
Yeah.
I made a friend. The sun's come out in Norway and we're having an explore. We found raspberries, we found frogs, we've seen massive dragonflies and we've been blessed by a butterfly. Not a bad little walk so far.
Guys, if they're there to with Mommy, look at this to with my
It is a little Christmas tree.
See at the other blue side. Oh, sorry.
This wood is giving me Lord of the Ring vibes.
My precious.
Yeah, that would be about the right size for the RV, don't you think?
What about
If
this
you haven't
one?
planted it, what would happen?
And it has a spider web on it.
Well, I don't think we can manage the bigger one, but that little one by you, Ollie,
What about one of these?
I think that might be a bit big.
The roller coaster that is van life in Norway was just beginning. The challenges were always outweighed by these beautiful, beautiful moments of perfect bliss. Like it or not though, the challenges keep on coming.
So we are starting our drive up to Trondheim. We're having to be a little bit open-minded with our route and with our plans, because there's quite significant flooding in Norway, and a lot of the main roads, even in the centre of the country, are flooded or have collapsed. A major dam burst, some bridges are down. So yeah, we're having to sort of just be a bit more flexible and a bit more open-minded and not be too precious. Sorry, over there. And not be too precious about what route we're going, and I'm a little bit more concerned about how it's going to affect us going around the coast, because obviously I'd assume the water levels are higher up there, around there. So I'm hoping we can do some of the big stuff, but I'm a little concerned that it's going to affect that quite badly as well. We'll just have to wait and see. So as I was saying, we're having to be quite flexible. This area here is a service station that we were hoping to stop and get water at. And it's obviously completely underwater. So this is an ongoing problem at the moment in Norway. So we had hoped to be stopping at the town of Lillehammer. I hope I'm saying that right, I'm sorry if I'm not. But we've got here, the water point we wanted to use is flooded, the laundrette we wanted to use is closed. So we're carrying on. It is what it is.
Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.
On the next episode from our van life adventure, the aftermath of Storm Hans gets all a bit much.
So I know I said yesterday in my video that we weren't actually going to change our plan, we were just going to change kind of our approach to everything. Yeah, strike that, we've changed our plan.
We find ourselves in the majestical town of Lom, with its stave churches, waterfalls, and a fabulous outdoor museum to explore.
I was brave enough to climb up, but now I've got to get back down again.
And we get ourselves lost in the Norwegian mountains.
And we are lost on top of a mountain in Norway.
Catch it all with Rawsome Foursome on Thursday at 6.